Hey everyone, it's June on the Homestead, and believe it or not, we just had the last of our lambs. So as much as we try to plan for spring lambs, we've had all the lambs we have here now. One of them is already 3 months old. And we just finished lambing for the season. So the first part of the video, I'll take you on a little walk and tell you about our sheep and how we got started with shepherding. And we're not good shepherds, I'll forewarn you. But how we got started, how much we paid for them, all that kind of good stuff. And then I'll introduce you to the flock and show you the new babies. So enjoy. Thanks for stopping by. Well, today was one of those magical days on the homestead that I really cherish and makes it all worth it. We had the last of our spring lambs born. So if you want to just get to the lambs, you can skip forward. If not, I'll share a little bit with you how we got into lambs. And, you know, things are always changing around here. You can hear all the critters in the background. But about I don't know how long. So this is June now, almost June. So September of last year, there's an auction site. I buy a lot of, I don't know, farm stuff and just other crap my wife would tell you from. But anyways, one day they had 4 sheep, or actually 5, I think. 4 sheep for sale that I bought. And so I bought them for, I think around $90 each, which I knew jack anything about sheep. I'm still not exactly a shepherd, but I've learned a lot. And anyway, so we bought 4 sheep. So we bought Biggs, who is the ram. And then we bought Popeye, who you'll meet here in a minute. And she's got a wonky eye. She's an older sheep, but super friendly, great mom. And then we bought Freckles, who you'll meet also, and Blackie. And those were not names I gave them. They came with those names. Anyway, so we put them on our farm. I didn't realize at the time that they were in really bad shape. So I'll try and cut to a video here if I can pull that off. That'll show you what they look like when we got them. They're all skin and bones. And I didn't know, again, at the time. The guy told me that's how they are. So whatever. Now I know that's not the case. So we fed them, we fattened them up, and we just let them all run together, the 4 of them. So the ram's just been in with them the whole time. He's super friendly. But anyways, so I came out one day in early March, I think the 5th of March, and there's a lamb laying on the ground, and Freckles had a baby. And the vet had told us, hey, I don't think they'll probably lamb this season because they're too young. This is their first time moms. But she had a really healthy ram lamb that we still have, and he's about 3 months old now. And then a month later, Blackie drops a baby. Now that one, we got to see the whole thing. We put her in the barn, and we got to watch it all happen, and it was super cool. What a cool experience. And amazing the instinct that they have, and they just know what to do and how to take care of it and everything else. So anyways, that was great. And then, you know, a month later, Popeye still hadn't had a baby, so I had the vet out. You know, we're learning, so we called the vet way more than we should. So she came out to give the lamb shots. My wife's a nurse, by the way. Those shots from the vet are $75 each, and a bottle of the CDT that you use is $12. So we learned that one. But anyways, I paid for an ultrasound of Popeye. So they had told me at that time, hey, she's got at least one in there. She didn't exactly hold still for it, but she's got one in there, and it's developed and everything else. So for the last month or so, we've had her in the barn, penned up, which she does not like. Her milk came in. We thought she was going to have it any day now. We left her penned up. Finally, we said, oh, geez, okay, we'll put her back in the pasture. We put her back in the pasture, and not a day and a half later, she has a baby. So I came out this morning and found these 2 cute little things on the ground with their mom. So I don't know what happened. I had a camera malfunction. But anyways, so I came out this morning. We put her back in with everybody. I came out this morning, and she's got 2 of the cutest little lambs you've ever seen on the ground. And everybody's healthy. They were nursing. Again, Mother Nature just took care of herself. So now we got her penned up just so she can have some time to bond and not have the other ones harassing her. And but everybody's doing great. So let's go in. I'll introduce you. Hi, Popeye. There's Popeye. So we're going to come in and see your babies. Yeah, so she's kind of almost back to her old self. As long as we're out here, I'll introduce you to the rest of them. So that's Biggs. He's the big, beautiful white ram. Say hi, Biggs. He's just a total sweetheart. That's Blackie. She's also, actually, they're all sweethearts. Freckles. That's Buster Brown. Freckles is little ram baby. And there in the back, that's Roxy. So those are this year's lambs. And let's go in. I'll meet the other 2. And Popeye's kind of a noisemaker. And of course, that's Sophie there at the bottom. Hi, Popeye. How you doing, Mama? Yeah. Oh, there's your babies. And they're doing good. Up and moving, doing what they're supposed to be doing. We'll get in there with you. They don't have names yet, so if you got a name in mind, drop it down below. And yeah, pretty cool day. So I'm going to get everybody fed, and we'll pick this up in a second. So here we go. This is thing one. I don't know how much she weighs, but not very much. She's just a cutie. So she doesn't have a name yet, if you got a name for her, besides thing one. But so far, so good. Mama's a little curious. She seems to be okay with me holding them, but she gets a little nervous. So we'll set her down for a minute. Doesn't quite have her legs under her yet, but she's getting there. Then I'll see if I can round up thing two. Come here. Oh. This is thing two. She also doesn't have a name. So if you got one, tell us. She's pretty cute. And she's healthy. I think she's heavier than the other one. Not by much, but anyways. And as you can see, Mama's doing good. Popeye's doing good. The little one, thing one's nursing right now, which is awesome. They're both on their feet and just cute as can be. So if you were thinking about getting sheep, this should talk you into it. So we'll put them back with Mom. So there they are. Those are little cuties. Mom is eating. I gave her a couple of treats. Thing one seems to be a little bit, needs a map for where the teats are. She seems to be a little bit further forward than she needs to be. But she's figuring it out. It's a little tricky with twins. They, you know, especially when they're young, that's how they get all their food. So Mom gets a little aggravated sometimes, but that's just part of the deal. But everybody's happy and healthy and looking good. So I think we had a great day today. It's funny, when they nurse, their little tails twitch like crazy. So as soon as you get lashed on, oh, hi, Popeye. You want to say hello? I guess she wants to be in the show, too. Good mama. All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one.